The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is on the air here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Our coverage of Bulldog basketball is made possible thanks to these sponsors. Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Community First Credit Union. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. By Family First Chiropractic. By Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where we engage, educate, and empower every student every day. By Ottumwa Regional Health Center. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. By River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name. By River Hills Community Health Center. By Slayton Polaris. And by Sonic Drive-In, North 63 in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is on the air. Good evening, everybody. From Mount Pleasant tonight, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Anyway, that is our on-site video producer. Brandon Drew is producing the radio broadcast back at the KBIZ studios. It is the season opener for the Ottumwa girls basketball team tonight on the road to take on the Mount Pleasant Panthers. This is kind of become a tradition the last few years. The Bulldog girls and boys are playing Mount Pleasant twice in this season once again. Tonight, the Bulldog boys are at home to face Mount Pleasant while the girls are here. They will flip that in February, scheduled for February 12th. So assuming that we don't have changes, we'll be back here in February to bring you the boys matchup between the Bulldogs and Panthers. But tonight, we have the girls for you, and excited to bring you the girls' season opener. Joe Vandenberg entering his second season as Ottumwa's head coach. Last year, in his freshman campaign as head coach, led Ottumwa to a 13-10 record, a second-place finish in the CINL Metro Conference, and a regional quarterfinal win in thrilling fashion over Cedar Rapids, Washington, before they fell to eventual state tournament participant Urbandale. This will be either rebuilding, reloading, take your pick, but Ottumwa lost all 5 of its starters to graduation. You'll remember that great team of Allie and Grace Book-and-Nosbush, Kaylee Dix, Katie Nelson, and Casey Nickerson all have moved on to the collegiate level in their chosen sport, which, by the way, that was a really good basketball team where none of the starting 5's primary sport was basketball. But now Ottumwa will look to reload once again, and it seems like this cycle hits every few years, and it was a challenge that Kevin Patterson faced as head coach, and Joe Vandenberg as his assistant before taking over knows it all too well, so he's prepared for it. But as he admitted to me before we went on the air tonight, he's a little bit nervous because in this COVID-19 era, this will be his team's first live action. They weren't even able to have their annual scrimmage against Knoxville. Normally they play that Hall of Pride scrimmage. That was called off this year because Ottumwa, the girls team, had to pause activities for 2 weeks due to COVID. So this will be Ottumwa's first time going up against anybody other than themselves this season. And it's not the worst matchup Ottumwa could have had, but Mount Pleasant is a team with some veterans, and the Panthers are already playing their 4th game. They're 1-2 on the season. They opened the year getting blown out by Pella 27-55. Last week on Friday, they played their first conference game of the year, and they won on the road at Fort Madison 62-61 in overtime. Then they played a back-to-back. They played West Burlington on Saturday and got beat by 30, 73-43. They were 8-15 a year ago. Their head coach, Kurt Watson, is in his 3rd season. He has a 27-39 record. Pardon me, that would be 28-41 now with Mount Pleasant. He was previously he was a head coach for the New London Boys. Now, Mount Pleasant graduated their top 2 scorers from last year, Lydia Stewart and Isabel Ashton. But they've got 3 players who came back this year that are averaging in double figures in, in Andrea Hopriato, Tristan Shaw, and Emma Huckabone. And all 3 of those players were contributors when Ottumwa and Mount Pleasant played twice last year. The first meeting last year, Ottumwa won that one 56-43. But in the rematch, Ottumwa blew a 7-point lead in the 4th quarter and lost by 1, 51-50. Lopriato had 10, Huckabone had 8, and Shull had 7 in that game. 4 of Ottumwa starters were in double figures, but they had a rough fourth quarter, and it cost them that night. And right now, Mount Pleasant certainly the more experienced team of the two coming back. Ottumwa does have some experience. Their top reserve from last year, Chloe Schneckloth, is back. She'll now be a starter. Also, Ann Guest is back, had a lot of key minutes last year. She moves into the starting lineup full-time, had a few starts last year. Addison Ransom has been playing varsity ball since she was a freshman, I should say, and now she'll have a chance to enter the starting lineup as well, and we'll meet some new Bulldogs along the way. Ottumwa is down a couple of players tonight. A.J. Van Manen, who saw some time in the varsity level last year, is coming back from an injury. And Zoe Jones, she didn't play varsity basketball last year. She's a senior this year. She's, I think, better known for her softball prowess, but she's come out for the team. However, was told that she is in quarantine. Again, I think that's just a contact tracing thing. Ottumwa hopes to have her back soon, and that's kind of the dance we'll be doing all year long with this COVID-19 issue. But we're going to get the opener for Ottumwa finally in tonight. They should have opened their season November 23rd, so they've been waiting a while. Glad to finally get on the court, even though it could be a tough matchup tonight here in Mount Pleasant. Right now, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney.
We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa!
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, the girls' season opener on KBIZ and on the live video stream at OttumwaRadio.com and the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. First, Joe Vandenberg's starting lineup to begin his second year as Ottumwa's head coach. Much different from last year, of course, with all the graduations, but it will begin in the backcourt with 5'8" senior Chloe Schneckloth. She averaged 3.4 points per game last year. She'll be expected to take on a much larger scoring role here in 2020-2021. She'll be joined in the backcourt tonight by 5'5" sophomore Olivia Corum, who saw some varsity time last year, limited action. At the 3 spot, 5'7" senior Josie Lemons averaged just over a point per game. Then moving up front, 5'10" junior Addison Ransom averaged a point and a half a game last year off the bench. And 5'11" senior Ann Guest, who recently committed to the University of Iowa in track and field as a basketball player last year, 2.9 points per game. Had a couple of big games for Ottumwa over the course of the season. Now she'll be asked to play a more prominent role again, night in and night out this season. As for the Mount Pleasant starting lineup, it looks like this. In the backcourt, they begin with 5'6" sophomore Tristan Shull, averaging 10.7 points per game through 3 games this season. Joined in the backcourt by 5'8" junior Kenna Lamb, averaging 3.3 points per game, 4.3 rebounds per game. Third starter is senior Emma Rugg, averaging 2 points a game and a rebound and a half per game. And then up front, 5'9" senior Emma Huckabone, 11.3 points per game. And 5'9" sophomore Andrea Lopriato, averaging a team-high 15.7 points per game. She had a big game, 24 points, I believe, in the overtime win they had over Fort Madison last Friday night. They have, obviously, as every high school gym will do this year, they've made some concessions to the pandemic here at Mount Pleasant. The one that is most pertinent to us doing the broadcast is that they closed all the bleachers on the side of the gym where the media table sits. In fact, I can see that table from where I'm sitting now, but there's no way to get up to it. On the opposite side of the gym, they have a crow's nest, which meant we had to climb a ladder attached to the wall and have the cases handed up to us, but we got everything up here. If you're comparing this, if you're watching on the video stream, I should say, and you're comparing the angle, the camera angle, to what you may remember from last year, we're on the opposite side and higher up to watch our heads so we don't hit the metal beams of the ceiling of the gym here, but we shall persevere and bring you Bulldog girls basketball here tonight. Taking a look ahead in the schedule, OHS girls and boys will have their first doubleheader on Saturday afternoon, and it'll be a long drive for Ottumwa again, spending the end of last month, the beginning of this month, looking for opponents, and the Bulldogs found one in Fort Dodge. OHS will make the long drive to Fort Dodge Saturday afternoon. The girls' game at 3:30, the boys' game at 5, and we'll have both games right here on the radio and on the live video stream. Then we're back in action on Monday, and this was just scheduled yesterday. OHS will make up the games against Ames that were postponed from December 4th. So Ottumwa will host Ames on Monday, girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. And then on Tuesday, girls and boys will play at Grinnell next week, again 6:15 and 7:45. Looks like they're getting ready to introduce the starting lineups to the fans that have come to Mount Pleasant. Again, it's limited attendance, but there are some fans here. Ottumwa in the red road jerseys, white trim on the collar, white lettering Ottumwa across the front, white numbers front and back, and some silver and white striping, vertical striping down the sides of the shorts. Mount Pleasant home white jerseys, maroon lettering Panthers across the front, trimmed in gold. Gold numbers trimmed in maroon front and back, maroon on the collar, and white shorts with maroon and gold trim for Mount Pleasant. We mentioned one of the starters is Kenna Lamb for Mount Pleasant. Their athletic director is Scott Lamb, and he has actually 2 daughters on this team, Carson and Kenna Lamb. And I was told tonight that only one of them will play, so Ken is in the starting lineup. I guess that means Carson Lamb, one of their seniors, is not in the lineup, and she hasn't scored much this year, but she was averaging 5.5 rebounds a game. So that could be a key missing component for Mount Pleasant tonight, we will see. Looks like that's all the starters for Mount Pleasant. I think we're getting a break for the national anthem here. I'll wait for them to get that underway here. We will take a 90-second timeout and return to the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic, member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High girls basketball, the season opener about to get underway. Ann Guest will jump it up for OHS. Against Andrea Lopriato for Mount Pleasant. Ottumwa controls the tip. They move right to left as we look at it here in the opening half. Schneckloth into the front court. Man-to-man defense for Mount Pleasant. Lob to the right corner for Guest. Now it's a trapping zone. Guest out to the wing on a dribble. Pass up top, knocked away out toward midcourt. It is saved by Corum into the hands of Schneckloth. Good hustle by Olivia Corum. Schneckloth pressured up top. Takes it left to right. Around a pick, lob it to the corner for Guest. Baseline drive cut off, backs it out to the wing, Schneckloth right side. To the left elbow, Corum, down underneath for Ransom. Kick it out to Corum. Up top, Schneckloth, open look at a three. But the shot didn't go, and there was a whistle that was hard to hear, and they called 3 seconds on Ottumwa. Observe this in the JV game. The officials tonight are using the electronic whistles, and they are not as loud. Mount Pleasant into the front court with their first possession. On the right side is Emma Huckabone. Gets it left to Lamb into the corner, and a long two on the way is good. Two 2-0 Mount Pleasant, and they press on the inbounds, and it's out of bounds off of Ottumwa, and the Bulldogs turn it over. That make was by Tristan Shull. Those Mount Pleasant numbers are a little hard to read from up here. Panthers inbounding from the baseline in the front court. Lob it up top. Leaping catch by Emma Rugg. Throw it right side for Lopriato. Looking to drive against the Ottumwa zone. Ball goes in the corner instead. Lamb with the drive. Pushed off. Got away with it. Drives back in. A collision and lost it out of bounds. Well, they're letting them play a little bit underneath. Olivia Corum held her ground there, and Lamb knocked it out of bounds. Now the Panthers set up their press. Schneckloth inbounds to Guest. Guest skips it left side. Deflected and stolen by Lopriato. Picked up her dribble, looking underneath. A whistle and a travel was called on Mount Pleasant. There were a lot of violations called in the JV game. Travels, 3 seconds, double dribbles. These officials had very quick whistles on that as, oh my, and Guest tried to dribble up court. Lamb hacked down on both her arms. The ball went out of bounds, and they simply said Mount Pleasant ball. Well, the officials setting a let them play tone very early in this game. 2-0 Mount Pleasant, minute and a half gone. Mount Pleasant with the ball up top. Skip it left side, and a three on the way is good. out of the hand of Emma Huckabone, and it is 5-0 Panthers. Inbound to Corum, double team in the corner, skip it opposite side. Lopriato knocks that back out of bounds. Ottumwa's been inbounding to the left corner, then trying to skip it to the right side, and Lopriato keeps knocking it away. Bulldogs maybe need to try something else. Schneckloff can't run the baseline now. Got it in front of her bench to Corum, or pardon me, to Ransom. It's stolen away. Mount Pleasant gets it back. Going up and getting fouled is Huckabone, and she will shoot two. Ottumwa hasn't had the ball in the front court since their opening possession. Schneckloff gets the first foul of the game. Huckabone at the line and missed the first. She had been 80%. 6:05 on the clock, opening quarter. Ottumwa down 5-0 early. And the Bulldogs is trying to get into some rhythm here. This is the first live action they've had all year. Second free throw good. Huckabone has 4 of the 6 points for Mount Pleasant. Schneckloff looking to get it in. Fakes one way, now throws it right to Ransom. To the middle, another steal by Lopriato. Drives in, lay it up. Offensive foul. Schneckloff stepped in and took the charge. Well, Ottumwa needed that. First foul of the game on Mount Pleasant. They still lead 6-0. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa inbounding after taking its first timeout, trailing 6-0. Inbound to Guest against pressure. Up ahead to Olivia Corum across the timeline. Got across the timeline, then had a pocket pick from behind. It's stolen by Kenna Lamb. Here come the Panthers. Lamb through the midcourt circle. Stops at the volleyball line. Now dribbles right around a pick. Right side of the lane, backs it away to the wing. Skip pass left side. Driving in Huckabone, cut off. Kick it out, shot fake. Now a long two on the way is short, and a good rebound by Corum. Off the miss by Lopriato. Back the other way come the Bulldogs. Schneckloff dribbles across the timeline under pressure. Takes it right, bounces it to Corum on the wing. Skip it up top. Tough catch for Josie Lemons. Lemons rips the ball away from a tie-up, goes left wing to Guest. Guest, couple of dribbles, picked it up, still left side. Needs some help, and Schneckloff comes and gets it up top. Chloe trying to redirect here. Again, Ottumwa facing its first live action of any kind this year. Schneckloff better get away from that defender before the 5-second call. She gets it to Corum right side. Down to the baseline. Little runner is off the rim. No, and if they call the displacement over the back on Schneckloff, that'll be her second. And that is what they've called. That's the second foul on Ottumwa, and they're both on Chloe. That means we'll get our first look this season at Isabel Mellon, the 5'5" senior. 4:58 to go opening quarter. Ottumwa down 6-0. Mount Pleasant across the timeline. That is Shull. Right side to Lamb. Lamb up top against the zone. Left side to Huckabone. Huckabone down underneath. Tough catch in the lane by Rugg. Kick it out Lopriato, and a collision in the lane, and a blocking foul will be called on Ann Guest as both players went down, and that'll be the first one on Ann. Team foul number 3. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Inbound from the baseline. A lob into Rugg. She couldn't catch it, but it is rescued up top by Lopriato. Dribbling to the right side, goes in the corner. Huckabone a 3 on the way. Air ball, rebound underneath. Lamb had it, lost it. Fight for it on the floor. Lamb has it deflected. It'll go out of bounds. Last touched by Ottumwa. 4:27 to go opening quarter. Mount Pleasant inbounding, still leading Ottumwa 6-0. Corum pressures the inbounds. They get it in the corner. Now lob is stolen by Corum underneath. Good anticipation by the sophomore. Olivia brings it into the front court. It's a 1-3-1 zone for Mount Pleasant. And getting a little handsy up top in that 1-3-1 was Tristan Shull, and that'll be her first foul, a hand check on the sophomore. Team foul number 2. Substitution here for the Panthers. Ava Lowry, a 5'10" junior, is checked in. Ball goes in the corner to Guest, down to the block Ransom. They double team her. Addison tries to dribble around it. Hook shot off the glass, a little too strong. Rebound tapped on the floor and picked up by Mount Pleasant. They want to run. Racing into the front court is Shull, right side. Corum trying to slow her down to the baseline. Good defense. Kick it out to Lopriato, trying to drive on Guest, and a whistle and a foul on the floor. And if that is on Ann, that'll be her second. Now, that is not a good sign for Ottumwa. Their top 2 returners each have 2 fouls. Guest will stay in there for now. Inbound underneath to Lopriato, off the glass and good. And Mount Pleasant has taken an 8-0 lead. Against the pressure up ahead to Ransom, now across the timeline to Guest. Dribbles left side, pulls up outside the lane, lob it underneath to a cutting Ransom, lay it up and in. Addison Ransom gets the first bucket of the season for Ottumwa, and Guest with the assist. Bulldogs break the press. And it is 8-2. Scoreboard said 6-2 for a moment. I was checking my math. Driving in and missing the layup, but drawing the foul is Shull. And I think that foul will be on Olivia Corum. Well, they called that on Guest? That was not Ann Guest. First free throw is no good by Shull. I thought it was on Corum. And Coach Vandenberg is talking to the officials saying, we need to figure out who that foul is on. It's not on Ann Guest. Corum was defending Shull on the drive. It should be on number 0. And now they do say 0. So that's the first on Corum. Already team foul number 5 on Ottumwa. One more free throw for Shull, who was only 47% coming in, and she makes 1 of 2 there. So it is 9-2 in favor of the Panthers. Now they'll look to trap at half court. Corum is trapped in the corner, trying to get out of it. Got it to Ransom up top, down to the left side for Guest, driving the lane. Tough shot, got it to go. Could have been a foul called as well, but Ann Guest has her first bucket, and it's a 5-point game. Bulldogs down 9-4. 3 minutes to go, opening quarter. Shull goes right to left up top, gets it on the wing to Lowry. Lowry bounces it up top to Lopriato. Thought about a shot, left wing back to Shull, and she jab stepped and got called for a travel, and she looks stunned. And that's something I've been talking about. I don't mind Ottumwa getting the ball back, certainly, but officials in high school girls basketball are way too quick on travel calls. I've been saying that for years. Lob into the front court. Lemon's a tough catch, nearly stolen. Got it back to Mellon. Mellon skip it left side to Guest. And dribbling, picked up her dribble near the top of the key. Lob it down to the left baseline for Corum. Splits defenders, lost the ball out of bounds. Boy, so close to making a great move and having an easy layup, just couldn't quite maintain the handle. Bulldogs down 9-4. Mount Pleasant with the ball, 2.5 to go, opening quarter. Skip it right corner over the head of Emma Huckabone and out of bounds. A bad pass by Shull that time. Schneckloth will check back in with 2 fouls and replace Ann Guest, who sits with 2 fouls. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. Schneckloth checks the play now, brings it across the timeline, meets pressure at half court, takes it left, hands off to Mellon. Mellon up top to the free throw line for Lemons. Looks for a cutter, not there. Back up top to Schneckloth. Left side for Ransom. Madison looking underneath. Dribbles in, puts up a runner off the rim, no, and the rebound pulled in by Lopriato. Mount Pleasant into the front court. Lopriato top of the key, slows up. Goes right side for Shull. A lob underneath and a foul underneath away from the ball. And they got Ransom for it. I really thought that Huckabone was shoving Ransom out of the way to get position on the block, but they call it on Addison, her first, team foul number 6. Scholl trying to get it in, tried to bounce it off of Corum, and it didn't go out of bounds, and Corum picked it up. So good, more good defense from Olivia Corum. Here come the Bulldogs down 5. Schneckloth left side, down the lane, pull up. And they call a 3-second call against Ottumwa. I didn't see who was in the lane there. I was watching Chloe try to drive the lane, but Ottumwa with another turnover. Now Scholl into the front court. The sophomore holds up a hand to call out the play. Takes it left side around to pick. Pull-up jumper along 2. Got it. Analytics will tell you those are not the best shots, but Scholl's hit a couple of them. She has 5 points, and Mount Pleasant leads 11-4. Minute 17 to go in the quarter. Schneckloth trying to get it across the timeline against pressure. Gets around 2 defenders, down the lane. Now brings it out to the corner. Lobs to the wing. Mellon steps into a 3. Off the rim, no. And the rebound to Lamb underneath, Kenna Lamb. She'll bring it back across the timeline, go right side for Lopriato. Guarded by Schneckloth. Left side for Lowry. To the wing, Huckabone. Up top for Scholl. A 3, top of the key. Off the rim, no. Long rebound, tipped out to the corner. Lamb runs it down from Mount Pleasant. Gets it on the wing. And a 3 on the way. In and out, no good by Lopriato. Rebound underneath the Corum, and she got fouled by Scholl. And that's the second on Tristan Scholl. Team foul number 3 on the Panthers. Substitution here. Emma Rudd checks back in for Mount Pleasant, and Scholl will go to the bench with those 2 fouls. 39.1 seconds on the clock. Ottumwa down 11-4. This time it'll be Corum to bring it across the timeline. Mount Pleasant does not press. They go left side. Tough catch for Mellon. Lobs it right side for Schneckloth. Bulldogs could hold for 1 here. Now they'll pressure Chloe. Trying to get away from Huckabone. Top of the key over to the right side around a pick. Brings it back, and a lob left side for Mellon. Mellon curls into the lane, lost it, and it's picked up by Lopriato. She pushes back the other way. Top of the key, tried to go down the lane, got cut off, spun in the lane, got it to the baseline. Huckabone's jumper rolls off the rim, rebound to Schneckloth, 2 seconds, and the quarter ends. Ottumwa down 11-4. We're back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships and foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa trailing Mount Pleasant 11-4. The Panthers ball, quick 3 by Kenna Lamb, no good. Rebound to Ottumwa. And they'll bring it back the other way, trying to cut into this 7-point deficit. Olivia Corum, right side to Schneckloth. Chloe looks underneath. They're double teaming Lemons down there. Skip it left wing. Corum's open for a 3. Little too strong. Schneckloth saves it to Mellon underneath. Back out to Chloe in the corner. Dribbles back to the wing. Now brings it up top to reset. Mount Pleasant staying in that zone. They've kind of packed it in at 2-3 now. Chloe around to pick right side, kicks it back to Mellon. Shot fake, dribble up top. Jump pass left wing, Corum. Their last 3 was online but long. Now right wing to Schneckloth. Surveys. Brings it back up top to reset once again. Still on the dribble, not really under pressure. Throws it left wing for Corum. Olivia called for a travel as she tried to start a drive to the baseline. Mount Pleasant back the other way. Lopriato into the front court. Right side for Lamb. Up top for Lowry. Lowry bounces right side back to Lamb. Bulldogs in his zone. Up top, Lopriato, right side Lamb again. Steps into a three. It's banked in. I was about to say too strong, but she banked it in. And suddenly the Panthers have a 10-point lead, 14-4. Corum now running the point. Dribbles right, hands off to Mellon. And her pass is stolen by Lamb, and she's got a breakaway ahead of everybody. Schneckloth trying to catch up, but didn't want to contest because she has 2 fouls. Lamb lays it in, 16-4. Corum back the other way, top of the key. Right side Schneckloth. Chloe brings it back up top. Huckabone comes out to get her, and Chloe gets away back to the right. Kick on the wing to Mellon. Isabel penetrates, puts up a tough runner off the rim, and the rebound underneath is pulled in by Ava Lowry for Mount Pleasant. Lopriato bounces it right side to Lamb, driving in, and a whistle and a travel is called. Good defense by Ann Guest to force the travel. Addison Ransom will come back for Ottumwa. Josie Lemons will catch her breath. 5:50 to go here in the second quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. 2 subs in for Mount Pleasant. Tristan Shull has returned to the lineup. And for the first time tonight, we see Katie Schimmelfennig. Schimmelfennig, a 5'11" sophomore. Schneckloth picked up her dribble. Ball goes left for Mellon. Mellon lobs it back right to Schneckloth. Got to look at a 3. Off the rim, no. And the rebound went over the backboard, so that's automatically out of bounds. That's what Ottumwa was trying to get, though. They got a good look at an open 3 from the wing. And Schneckloth is a capable 3-point shooter. 5.5 to go, second quarter. Ottumwa down 16-4. Ball goes right side from Mount Pleasant to Lamb. She tries a quick 3. High off the rim. This time the rebound to Ransom. Ransom under pressure from Lamb. Got it over to Schneckloth, who dribbles around a defender into the front court, trying to get around Shull now. Driving baseline cutoff, backs it out. Throws it on the wing to Ransom. Back in the corner to Schneckloth. Well, she might look at the 3, but got it to Mellon instead. And now they'll try to reverse it up to the top. Now back right to Schneckloth. Shot fake. Dribbles in, cut off, managed to keep her pivot, skip it left wing. Corum a look at a 3, off the rim, no. Rebound contested and ripped away by Mount Pleasant. Schimmelfennig with that rebound. I want to make sure I say that name right, or try to. Left wing Lopriato, skip it right wing for Lamb. Up top for Shull. She'll try a 3, way off the glass, no good, and the rebound on the floor to Schneckloth. Double teamed, but gets out of it, races into the front court, 3-on-3 here, lob it up ahead, Ransom ahead of the defense, low up, count it. Great fast break, great pass by Schneckloth. Addison Ransom with the finish, her second bucket, 16-6. Mount Pleasant into the front court, that's Shull, goes right side again on the wing to Lamb. Lamb up top to Lopriato, to the left corner for Shull. Dribbles back out, kicks it right side to Lamb, up top to Shull again. Dribbling right, trying to get down the lane, lob it underneath, and the pass was intended for Schimmelfennig, and Ann Guest went over the top to try to knock it away, got called for her 3rd foul. That's team foul number 7, so it'll put Mount Pleasant in the 1-and-1. Guest will have to sit. Josie Lemons is in. Emma Huckabone returning for the Panthers. For Schimmelfennig, this will be her first free throw attempt of the year. 1-and-1 here, 4:08 to go until halftime. The free throw is on the way and good. And that's her first point of the season. 17-6. The sophomore gets one more. Mount Pleasant isn't the tallest team, but their tallest player is Schimmelfennig at 5'11". But they're not a short team either. Second free throw, in and out, no good, but the rebound deflected to Lopriato, who laid it back in, and all of a sudden that turned into a 3-point play. That ball took a weird second carom off the rim. 19-6. I'll explain in a moment what I meant by Mount Pleasant's not tall but not short. Ball goes right corner to Ransom. Addison back up high on the right side to Schneckloth. Chloe goes left wing to Corum, and Corum traveled trying to drive. Finish the thought. All of Mount Pleasant's guards are relatively tall. Lamb is 5'8". Lopriato's 5'9". She's kind of a guard/forward. Huckabone 5'9". Lowry 5'10". Rugg 5'9". So they've got a lot of girls in that range with long arms, and that's why their zone is so effective. It's hard to pass the ball on. Huckabone driving right side. Shot blocked by Josie Lemons. Lemons with a clean block, and the ball ends up in the hands of Schneckloff. Bulldogs down 13, under 3.5 to go until halftime. Chloe trying to direct traffic. Pleasant kind of in a 2-3, but kind of morphing as ball goes to Corum. Now right wing to Schneckloff, open for a 3, off the rim, no. Rebound was tipped out of bounds, and it'll go back to it'll stay with Ottumwa. The official called out red, then pointed the way of white, and then said, no, wait, it stays here. Schneckloff to inbound. Looks underneath, now throws it up top for Lemons. Josie goes on the wing to Mellon. Mellon bounces it up top to Corum. Left side, Schneckloff. Chloe to the free throw line for Lemons, pivots away from it. Jab step, now up top to Corum. Dribbling right side, kick it out to Mellon. Isabel takes it right to left and gets it to Schneckloff on the wing. Ransom trying to post up underneath, but they keep double teaming her. Ball comes back to the top on a dribble. Schneckloff lobs it left corner for Corum to a cutting Ransom left side of the lane. Back out to Corum, deflected but caught. A handoff to Mellon. Mellon under pressure goes in the corner for Corum. 3 on the way for Addison. 2 strong off the rim, but the long rebound run down by Schneckloff with under 2.5 to go. Long possession here for Ottumwa, down 19-6. You'd like to see this one pay off. Chloe approaches the top of the key. Left side for Mellon. She'll try the quick 3. In and out, no good. Ransom fighting for the rebound, but it tips away, and it's picked up by Lopriato. Man, that was that close to going down. Shaw into the front court right wing. Crossover dribble to the free throw line, kicks it back to Schimmelfennig. Back up top to Scholl. Scholl left side for Huckabone. Huckabone skips it right side for Scholl. Drives in, shot blocked again by Josie Lemons, who got her body out of the way and got her hand on the ball as Scholl was trying to go up, knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant. That is 2 block shots for Josie Lemons. Mount Pleasant with a couple of subs. Kenna Lamb is back in, and so was Ava Lowry. Lopriato trying to get it in, goes up top to Lamb, left side Lowry, shot fake, bounce it up top, nearly stolen by Mellon. Lamb takes it right, splits defenders, lost it, picked it back up, and got called for traveling. She laid it in, but she traveled first. Turnover on the Panthers, ball back to the Bulldogs. Corum into the front court. Gets it to Schneckloff, high on the right side. Chloe brings it back between the circles. Mount Pleasant still in that zone. Ball goes towards the right baseline for Corum. Oh, Addison wanted to drive, but didn't get off to a good start. Drugged the pivot foot and got called for traveling. Oh, no, pardon me. They called a foul away from the ball on Josie Lemons. I did not see that. I saw what looked to be a pretty obvious travel on Ransom, unfortunately, but they got the foul first. So Lopriato with the front court. Mellon trying to take it away. They go right side to Lowry. Lowry a shot fake. Left side for Schimmelfetting. Now to the right side for Lamb. Down to the corner, Huckabone on the right. Back to the wing on a dribble, and she traveled before she could get a pass off. Well, we've been at 19-6 for a little while here. If you're Ottumwa here, if you could get one more bucket, maybe get one of those 3s to go down, get the deficit down to 10 by halftime, you wouldn't feel too bad. Schneckloff up high on the right. Goes up top to Mellon. One dribble to the right, back to Schneckloff on the wing. Skip it left side for Corum. Corum tried to drive in, got called for traveling. And I said earlier that I see a lot of quick whistles on traveling. What I'm seeing from Ottumwa here is a little bit of uncertainty as to whether or not to drive. So they start leaning into it, and they pick up the foot before they dribble. So in this case, I can't have a complaint about the call. Lowry up top. Left side for Schimmelfennig. Into the corner for Lamb. Back to Schimmelfennig on the wing. Wanted a skip pass, wasn't there. Back to Lamb in the corner. Tried a 3 with a hand in her face and didn't hit anything at all. The rebound is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. It'll come back to Ottumwa. 24.5 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs down 19-6. Coach Vandenberg saying something to Chloe Schneckloth. I imagine it's let's hold for one shot here and try to get the best shot possible. Huckaball's going to put a little more pressure on Schneckloth out near midcourt as we're down to 10 seconds. Dribbles right. Huckaball fell down. Schneckloth comes back to the middle. She's only got 6 seconds to the right side corner. Underneath for Lemons. Batted away on a reach-over foul. Batting at the ball was Ava Lowry. Not really necessary at that point. Ottumwa really didn't have anywhere to go. It doesn't put Ottumwa at the line. It's only the fourth on Mount Pleasant, but the Bulldogs get 2.2 seconds to reset and get a shot off. But I don't think they will. A whistle before the ball is inbounded, and they get an illegal screen on Ottumwa here. Mellon gets her first. Team foul number 9, not a shooting foul. Now Mount Pleasant is 2.2 seconds. They'll roll it in. Schneckloth will pressure Lamb, and the shot good if it goes from 35 feet out of the hand of Lopriato, but off the rim. So Ottumwa trails 19-6 at the half. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you this season by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot, offering an array of coffee beverages plus serving breakfast and homemade soup, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. At the half, your Ottumwa girls team in its season opener trails a 1-2 Mount Pleasant team 19-6. This was what Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg was afraid of. His girls didn't even have so much as a scrimmage against another team in the preseason. They had to pause activities for a couple of weeks because of COVID back in November. And the rust kind of shows, especially given that there are there's one returning starter for being strict about anybody who started a game last year. Ann Guest had a handful of starts for Ottumwa, just a couple really. But all 5 regular starters graduated from a year ago, so this opening game very much a learning experience for Ottumwa. Defensively, I think they've played pretty well. They gave up 11 in that first quarter to Mount Pleasant, but only gave them 3 made baskets and 8 points in the second quarter. Thought they did some good things defensively. I think Olivia Coram has been really good defensively. Josie Lemons a couple of blocked shots. Offensively, not much to speak of. A couple of good breakouts. Addison Ransom has 2 buckets. She has 4 points. Ann Guest has 2 points. Scoring for Mount Pleasant, Kenna Lamb and Tristan Shull each have 5. Andrea Lopriato and Emma Huckabone each have 4. And Kate Schimmelfennig has 1 point for the Panthers. So Ottumwa down 19-6 at the half. And again, want to remind you of the upcoming schedule. The Bulldogs are back in action on Saturday. It'll be our first girls-boys doubleheader. We're all the way up at Fort Dodge. Girls at 3:30, boys to follow. And then next Monday night, we'll make up the doubleheader at home against Ames High. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. That'll be then it'll be back-to-back nights because next Tuesday, Ottumwa travels to Grinnell. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. And then on Saturday, the 19th, the Ottumwa girls will host Fort Madison, girls only beginning at 5. We'll have all of those broadcasts for you here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. And then the final scheduled basketball games for December right now are boys at Oskaloosa and girls hosting Oskaloosa on the 21st of December. Now, normally, we would do the road game. However, as we discovered during football season, Oskaloosa will not allow us to do a video broadcast from any of their facilities because they have made some exclusive agreement with some local media company that I won't name. Therefore, in order to bring you video, and because we have very limited attendance allowed this year due to COVID, we will be broadcasting the girls' home game against Oskaloosa on the 21st from Evans Middle School, and that, as of now, is scheduled to be our final broadcast before winter break. As for the January schedule, who knows, right? Depends on what the pandemic will allow us, and we'll see how that develops. Again, at the half, your Ottumwa girls trail Mount Pleasant 19-6. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your family, families and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Let's Go are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Let's Go's priority. Let's Go, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.letsgo.com.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Second half getting underway here in Mount Pleasant tonight. Your Ottumwa girls have the ball. They trail the Panthers 19-6. Season opener for the Bulldogs, game 4 for the Panthers, and that did kind of show in the first half. Ann Guest in the left corner, trying to drive in, splits defenders, runner off the rim, no good. Lemons fighting for the rebound, cannot hang on to it, rolls out of bounds, and goes back to Mount Pleasant. Good move by Ann Guest. The iron a little bit unkind there to the Bulldogs senior. Tristan Scholl bringing it across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to the left side on the dribble, guarded by Schneckloth. All the way down to the baseline, cut off. Back on the wing to Andrea Lopriato. Up top, Emma Huckabone. Right side, Kenna Lamb. Hand off back to Scholl. Scholl now at the volleyball line, left side, Huckabone. 4 of the 5 Mount Pleasant players have already touched the ball. They got Scholl in the corner for a contested 3, no good. Rebound, go to Lopriato on the putback go to she got inside position. Well, if you're telling me you give up first shots, so be it. You don't want to give up second chance opportunities. 21-6 Panthers. Guest under pressure in the front court, gets it ahead on the wing to Corum. Olivia Corum had it taken away by Lopriato. Panthers want to run. Lopriato looks behind her, now trying to drive on Corum. Crossover move, missed the layup, and Corum with the rebound. Good defense without fouling by Olivia Corum. See if Ottumwa can avoid another turnover here. Olivia to the left side against that 1-3-1 zone. Pass deflected out of bounds by Lopriato into the Ottumwa bench. And just like we've done for our home games, the chairs on the bench are separated and there's multiple rows of chairs to maintain social distancing. Schneckloth up high on the left side. Now takes it left to right around the top of the key. Lob it on the back door to Corum underneath the layup. Rattles home. Boy, it hung on the rim for a moment. But Olivia Corum gets her first bucket of the season. Assist to Schneckloth, 21-8. Bulldogs only have the 4 buckets. They do have 3 assists on those 4 buckets. So some good passing. And now a throwaway, but rescued on the left side by Scholl. Up top to Lamb, back to Scholl. Shot fake. Bulldogs in his zone. Back up top, now right side Lopriato. Back up top to Lamb. Dribbles right, gets it to Lopriato on the wing. She'll try a 3. That's not her forte, but the rebound ricochets to Rugg underneath. Tried to go back up and went up and down without letting go of the ball. That's a travel. Good defense underneath by Josie Lemons. Lemons at 5'7", a little undersized in the post, but she's already blocked 2 shots. She defended that play well. And now a blocking foul on the press as Guest tried to dribble up court up the far side. Lamb gets called for the block. Her first of the half on the Panthers. Now Mount Pleasant will back the press up a little bit to midcourt. Corum across the timeline. The trap comes. Lobbed it to Schneckloth on the left. Dribbles left to right to get away from multiple defenders. Trying to back away now from Scholl and set the offense up. Crossover dribble now brings it back to the right. Lob it underneath. A good pass by Corum. Caught the pass from Schneckloth and a post-to-post pass to Ransom. And Mount Pleasant fouled Addison as she went up. Good ball movement that time by Ottumwa. And a good recognition by Corum to get to the hole in the zone. That'll be the second foul on Lopriato. And at the line is Ransom, who was 4 of 8 from the free throw line last year. First one up, and good. Her 5th point. 21-9 the score, 5:29 to go, third quarter. One more free throw for the junior. Puts it up. Got them both. Bulldogs make their first 2 free throws of the year. 21-10. Ottumwa back within 11. Not out of this yet. Ball goes right side to Lamb. Up top for Lopriato. Left side to Shull. Dribbles left to right. Kicks it out to Lamb on the wing. Lob it in the post for Rugg. Bounce across to Lopriato, and she traveled. Good interior defense by Ottumwa, making it tough on Mount Pleasant. And the Bulldogs will inbound it. They move them over to the other side on the baseline. Not that there's any pressure. Corum across the timeline. Takes it to the left. Lost it. Got it back in the corner for Guest. And will take the 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound knocked loose underneath by Corum, but it was last touched by Ottumwa. Mount Pleasant had it. Corum knocked it loose, but I don't think she knew which way it went. And it went out of bounds behind her. 5 minutes on the clock as Mount Pleasant inbounds. Bulldogs down 21-10 here in the third. Tristan Shull throws it left side for Lamb again. Dribbles in, and Lemons, they called the held ball. Lemons just took it away from her. I don't know if that was contested long enough to be a held ball. Josie Lemons just ripped the ball away. Thought that was a steal. The arrow keeps it with the Panthers. They'll inbound from the baseline. Shull goes in the corner for Huckabone. Up top to Lopriato. Back to Shull on the wing. Thought about the 3. Corum in her face. Dribbles to the top. Now back right side to Lopriato. Underneath to Shull, who was nearly out of bounds. Brings it back out to the right wing and all the way up top. Left side to Lamb. Schneckloth gets out on her. They go up top to Lopriato. To the right side for Shull. Wanted to take the 3. 2 hands in her face and set up top. Now down underneath. The Lamb trying to go in. And a held ball, tied up again. This time it favors Ottumwa. Bulldogs locking down on defense here in the third quarter. Mount Pleasant's going to try to change it up and get Ava Lowry back in the game. Now, Ottumwa's only outscored Mount Pleasant 4-2 here in the third, but they have outscored them, and they've played excellent defense. Ball goes left side to Guest. Fake to pass inside, dribbles up top, back to the corner. Ransom a 3, too strong, rebound underneath to Lowry. I think Addison was surprised to find herself that open and rushed the shot a little bit. Shull up top, takes it right side, behind the back dribble, now skips it left side for Lowry. Lowry back to Shull on the left wing, skip pass right side for Lopriato. Baseline drive, all the way underneath the hoop, and she stepped out of bounds as the defense of Josie Lemons forced her out. Josie Lemons is playing some awesome defense here. I was going to say this half, but really this whole game. Still 21-10. Very much a football-like score. Let's see if Ottumwa can maybe kick a field goal here, make it 21-13. Schneckloth lobs it left side for Corum. She was open, but was looking to pass. Gets it right wing to Guest. And picked up her dribble. Needs some help here. Corum comes and gets it up top. To the free throw line, Lemon. Shot fake to the wing, Schneckloth. Chloe brings it up top. Baseball pass right side to Guest. And a baseline drive. Jump stop in the lane. Drew the foul, and Ann Guest will shoot 2. Nice little crossover dribble there once she got down to the baseline by Ann Guest to open up a little bit of room. Foul is on Emma Rugg, her first. Team foul number 3 on the Panthers. Guest at the line 68% 1 year ago. First one up for the senior. In and out, no good. Isabel Mellon will come in for Ottumwa, replacing Josie Lemons. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Second free throw for Guest is good. She has 3 points. And Ottumwa wants a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not for profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, Mount Pleasant gets a look at the three from Show. It's no good. Rebound came back to her. A long two, no good. And Guest fights for this rebound and gets it. Bulldogs trail 21-11. Under 3 minutes to go, third quarter, but Ottumwa with a chance to cut the deficit to single digits. Ball goes left side for Guest. Down to the block for Ransom. Ransom across the lane. Hook shot in the lane, off the glass, no good. And the rebound to Lopriato. Panthers want to run. Right side as Lopriato pulls up on the wing. Good hustle by Ottumwa to get back. Up top between the circles to Shull. Shull goes right corner. Lopriato tries a three, hits it. Lopriato has a game-high 9 points now, and Mount Pleasant leads at 24-11. When Ottumwa was trying to claw their way back in, they'd cut it to 10, but now it's 13. Guest left wing. Dribbles out there, picks up the dribble, throws it up top to Mellon. Mellon penetrates in the lane, tries to go up, shot was blocked, loose on the floor. It's picked up by Lopriato. Bulldogs got to hustle back. Lopriato wants to run. Right side, kicks it in the corner. Shull, a dribble, a baseline jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound underneath, though, to Schimmelfennig. They kick it up to the free throw line. Now back underneath to Lowry. Shot was deflected by Lemons, but that time Josie's called for the foul. And Ava Lowry will shoot two. Second foul on Josie. First of the half on Ottumwa. 1:48 to go in the third. Lowry shooting her first free throws of the year. And the first one is good. Olivia Coram back in for Ottumwa. Kenna Lamb returns for Mount Pleasant. 25-11 the score. Mount Pleasant will also, well, if Lowry makes this free throw, we'll have a substitution here. Free throw is off the iron, no good, and Mount Pleasant called for the rebounding foul as Schimmelfennig went over the back, her first. Team foul number 4. Mount Pleasant sub is Emma Starr, a 5'6" freshman. Across the timeline is Coram. There's a left side, Schneckloth. Left her open, she'll try the three, count it! Chloe Schneckloth's first points of the year are Ottumwa's first three-pointer of the year, and it's 25-14, minute and a half to go, third quarter. Right side to Starr, the freshman. Pass deflected, and Mellon picks up the loose ball off the deflection by Coram. Bulldogs don't have numbers, they'll slow it up. Ball goes left side to Coram. Olivia trying to get it back up top, feeds it to Schneckloth. Chloe surveys, takes it back over high on the left side. Now around a pick to the right, back left to Mellon on a pass. Thought about the shot, passed it up, dribbles in, kicks it right side. Schneckloth, a three from the right wing. Off the front of the rim, no, long rebound tipped all the way out. Schneckloth will run it down in the midcourt circle. Under a minute to go in the third. Bulldogs down 11, again trying to make it a single-digit deficit before the fourth quarter begins. Chloe. Down to the block for Guest. Turn around in the lane, right hand. No, but a whistle and a foul. And Ann Guest will shoot two. 43.5 seconds to go in the third. And Schimmelfennig gets her second foul. Team foul number 5. Guest at the line, 1 for 2 in this game so far. 3 points on the night. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from Friendly Car Hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. Guest knocks down the first free throw, 25-15. One more for the senior. And taking her time. Puts it up. Got them both. And we're back to a single-digit deficit, 25-16. Emma Huckabone will check in for Mount Pleasant, replacing Lopriato. Bulldogs are down 19-6 at the half, but a much better third quarter. Ball goes right side for the freshman star. Down in the corner for Shull. Baseline drive. Pass stolen away by Lemons. Lemons double team, but gets it out to Schneckloff. 25 seconds left in the quarter, and Ottumwa can get even closer. Chloe dribbles right side. Down to the corner for Corum. Throw it up top. Pass deflected, but Mellon catches it anyway. Takes it left. Now back right. 15 seconds. Out on the wing to Corum. She'll try the three off the glass and the rim. No good. Rebound to Shull, and they want to run. 7 seconds. Long pass up ahead. Bobbled. Loose ball in the lane, and Corum has it, but she was falling down, and that's a travel. 1.4 seconds to go, but that's not that big a deal as long as you don't give up the quick bucket here to end the quarter. Shull is throwing the inbounds. Outside for Huckabone, throws up a shot, blocked by Guest as time expires. 25-16, we're back for the fourth and 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa trailing Mount Pleasant 25-16. The Panthers a quick three to begin the quarter. They miss it. They get the rebound back, though. Shull underneath the Huckabone. Pass to the elbow for Rugg. And then a 3-second violation called against Mount Pleasant, so the Bulldogs force another Panther turnover. Ottumwa was down 13 at the half, 19-6. They outscored Mount Pleasant 10-6 in the third quarter. They're down 9. They could get to 7 or 6 here with a bucket. Schneckloff high on the left side for the Bulldogs. Dribbles towards the wing, goes in the corner for Corum. Olivia brings it all the way back up top. Now down the lane, runner in the lane, whistle and a foul. Shot no good, but Olivia Corum will shoot two. Tristan Shull just picked up her third foul. Corum at the line. First time this season. And she knocks it down. That's her third point. 25-17, 8-point game. Second free throw. Got them both. Bulldogs have been good from the line here in the second half. 25-18. 7-point game. Shull on the right wing. Hands off to Kenna Lamb. Lamb back to the right corner for Shull. Baseline drive underneath the hoop. And lost it out of bounds. Poked out of bounds by Ottumwa. It'll stay with Mount Pleasant. 7:10 to go. Inbound underneath. Lemons knocked it away and picked it up. Steal for Josie. She's triple teamed, and she got fouled by Mount Pleasant. And that'll put Ottumwa on the 1-and-1. Emma Rugg gets her second. And again, that is team foul number 7. Lemons at the line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line last year. The first one this year, short, and the rebound pulled in by Lamb. She brings it into the front court, bounces it to Lopriato. Lopriato left to right, gets it to Show. A quick 3 in the wing with a hand in her face, off the rim, no good. Rebound is saved by Huckabone, but it goes into the hands of Schneckloth for Ottumwa. She's double teamed, but gets it to Guest and gets it back to Chloe. 6:45 to go. Ottumwa only down 7. Coach Vandenberg has shed the sport coat as he shouts his instructions on the sideline. To the elbow for Lemons, triple team. Bounce it right side to Guest. In the corner, Schneckloth, a shot fake. Dribbles in, little runner off is no good, a little short. The rebound to Mount Pleasant. I think they were trying to draw a foul there, but Mount Pleasant wouldn't oblige. Up ahead to Show, shot fake, brings it back out up top. And Mount Pleasant wants a timeout as they've been out of sync offensively for a while. Bulldogs down 7, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street, Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. Mount Pleasant inbounds after using its first time out. They lead Ottumwa 25-18. Bulldogs have clawed back from down 13 to down 7. Left wing is Lamb for the Panthers. Brings it up top, hands it to Scholl. Scholl a crossover dribble, lob it to the elbow for Rugg. Double team, stolen by Schneckloth. Oh, they called a foul, and Schneckloth cannot believe it. Coach Vandenberg just encourages her. That's Chloe's 3rd. She had 2 early fouls, had avoided any others until that one. 6:01 to go. It's only the 2nd team foul on Ottumwa, so if they're still trailing a few minutes from now, they'll have to commit a few fouls to get Mount Pleasant to the line. Mount Pleasant hasn't been that good from the line this season. That could be a factor. Shaw up top. Lob it to Rugg on the elbow, a whistle. And a foul away from the ball on Ottumwa. Lemons just got called for her 3rd, so Lemons, Schneckloth, and Guest all have 3 fouls. They're all out on the floor for Ottumwa with 5:53 to go. Inbound to Huckabone. They swing it up top quickly to Lamb. To the left corner for Scholl. Back to Lamb up top. Bulldogs a good job closing out on shooters. Lopriato brings it back up top. The defensive effort for Ottumwa, especially in this second half, has been A+. Right side to Lamb. Trying to drive baseline. Cut off nicely by Corum. Backs it out, gets it to Scholl on the wing. Back to Lamb in the corner. 3 with a hand in her face. High off the glass, no good. But the rebound to Lopriato, she missed the putback, but she got fouled. And that's a tough break for Ottumwa. That shot was so offline, it hit high on the glass instead of hitting the rim, and the ricochet went over Ottumwa and right to Lopriato. I think they got the foul on Ransom. And Lopriato misses the first. And that's her first miss of the night, her first free throw of the night. That was the 2nd on Ransom. Second free throw no good, and the rebound to Ransom. So it ends up being an empty possession anyway. That's what Ottumwa needs. 5:20 to go. Bulldogs need to get the offense going a little more now. Corum left side, down 7. Had it knocked out of her hands, hit the deck, but Guest rescues it. Brings it right side. Trying to penetrate, puts up the runner, off the rim, no. Got her own rebound, fouled on the putback. And Guest will shoot 2. And Coach Vandenberg loves it. 5:07 to go. Let's see who this one's on. Emma Rudd gets her third. It's team foul number 8. 2 shots here for Guest, and is 3 of 4 from the line tonight. First one on the way, good. 6 points for Ann Guest, 25-19. This could make it a 5-point game. Second free throw up. Got them both. They were pure. 25-20, 5-point game. Scholl into the front court. Guarded closely by Corum. They throw it right side Lopriato. Down to the corner for Scholl again. Pass deflected. They get it underneath the Rugg. Turn around in the lane. Count it and the foul. Rugg with a quick move. Lemons can't believe it, but I don't think her right arm was quite vertical. And that'll be the 4th one on Lemons, and it's a chance for a 3-point play for Mount Pleasant. That's their first bucket, their first points of this 4th quarter, and Rugg's first bucket. Free throw on the way, and good. A 3-point play for Emma Rugg, and that gives the Panthers a little breathing room at 28-20. Let's see if Ottumwa can keep up the pressure. Coach Vandenberg says we got to go. Schneckloff, lob it left side for Corum. To the corner, Ransom. Baseline drive, her runner is blocked, and Mount Pleasant the rebound. Huckabee long pass up ahead, and Scholl was late in gathering in, loses it, gets it back in the block, gets it out to Huckabee, and Mount Pleasant resets. To the corner for Scholl. Down to the block, Rugg again, turn around, hook shot, no good, in and out, rebound to Ransom. 4:20 to go. Corum through the midcourt circle. Takes it left side, gets it to Guest on the wing. And skip it right side, Schneckloff. She'll try the 3. Off the rim, no. Weak side rebound, no. Run down in the corner by Corum. Skip it back to Schneckloff up top. Ransom trying to post up. She'll have to get out of the lane. Skip it left side for Corum instead. Now skip it right side for Schneckloff. Open for another look at the 3. Count it! Chloe Schneckloff, her second 3 of the game. Ottumwa's back within 5, 28-23. 3:47 to go. Long pass into the front court. Lamb open for a 3 left wing. Banked it in. That's the second one she's banked in. Those aren't good shots. And when she's missed, she's had some really weird ricochets, but 2 of them have banked in. 31-23. Panthers up 8. Schneckloff. Under pressure, backs away from Scholl at midcourt. Takes it over to the left. Now throws it up top for Lemons. Right side Corum. She's got to look at a 3. Off the glass, no. Rebound pulled in by Lopriato. 3:15 to go. Lopriato brings it across up high on the right. Throws it on the wing to Scholl. To the corner of Lopriato. Back to Scholl. To the elbow for Huckabee, and out to Lopriato for a 3. That's a backbreaker. Good ball movement by Mount Pleasant that time. Lopriato's second 3 of the half. Makes it 34-23, and the Dogs are suddenly down 11, and then a pass is thrown away as it was too tall for Guest out of Schneckloff's hands going out of bounds. 2:47 to go. Ottumwa had it within 5, but back-to-back 3s have made an 11-point game, and Ottumwa wants a timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Two minutes, 47 seconds to go. Mount Pleasant 34, Ottumwa 23. Mount Pleasant is on a 6-0 run. The Bulldogs had cut the Panther lead to 5, but now it's up to 11. And Mount Pleasant has the ball after Ottumwa turned it over, prompting the Bulldogs to call their third timeout. They have 2 remaining. Bulldogs with a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Shull brings it across the timeline, shadowed by Schneckloff. Dribbling between the circles. Throws it high on the right side to Lopriato. Pass in the corner, nearly stolen by Schneckloff. Got a hand on it. Knocked it out of bounds. 2:32 to go. Even if the comeback falls short, Bulldogs will learn a lot from this game. They'll be back in action on Saturday at Fort Dodge. Shull trying to inbound, a lob up high on the right side for Huckabone. Back to Shull on the wing. Dribbles it up top. Now back to the right. They want the lob underneath the Lowry, and Josie Lemons deflected it off of Lowry's hand and out of bounds. Another great defensive play by Josie Lemons. The offense will get better, I believe. The defense in this second half has been outstanding for Ottumwa. A lot to build on here. Schneckloff under pressure. Throws it left side to Corum. A shot fake. Dribbles in the lane. The runner high off the glass, no good. Rebound loose in the lane. Picked up by Lopriato. 3-on-2 the other way. Guest trying to get back, and Lopriato got out of control and carried the basketball. So Mount Pleasant gives it back to Ottumwa with 2:04 to go. Bulldogs down 11. Running out of time here. You're going to have to hit a couple of shots here to justify. Now a ball dribbled off a foot, picked up by Mount Pleasant. They're back the other way. Shull takes it down, fouled by Lemons, and Josie will foul out of the season opener here with 1:52 to go. Not much that Josie could do there, but you got to try to at least make them earn it at the line. So Lemons will end her night, and Isabel Mellon will take her place. Shull at the line, 1 for 2 on the night, 47% on the season coming in. First one, no good. She had 5 points in the first half. She has yet to score here in the second half. One more free throw for the sophomore, and it's good. 35-23. Schneckloff through the midcourt circle. Into the high post for Guest. Pivots, left wing for Corum. Tries the three. Off the rim, no. Rebound by Ransom underneath. Kick it out to Schneckloff. Left wing to Corum. Skip it right side of the lane for Guest. Pivots in the lane, puts up the shot. A lot of contact, no foul. Boy, Coach Vandenberg was so upset. The mask came off in his hand. He puts it back on quickly. Not Pleasant back the other way. Huckabone throws it high on the right side for Lopriato. Bulldogs will have to get out and pressure. Down 12, minute 20 to go. Schneckloff pressures Huckabone. Lob it up ahead to Shull. Kicks it across the lane to Lowry. Drives in, back to Shull. They bring it back out. Not Pleasant playing keep away here. And Schneckloff, oh, she knocked the ball away, and it rolled into the backcourt, and then they call a foul on her. I thought she got all ball, and I think Chloe thinks so too. That's her fourth. It's team foul number 7, so Mount Pleasant now shooting free throws. And again, they're not a very good free throw shooting team, at least in the early going. Huckabone is at the line. Now, she's been good 80% this season, not the one you want to foul. But she missed the first, but then the long rebound is run down by Lopriato. And that'll be frustrating. That'll be one they talk about in practice tomorrow, is if they miss the front end of a one-on-one, you got to get the loose ball. Lopriato down the lane, cut off, kicks it to a cutting Shull, and she got fouled trying to lay it up, so Tristan Shull will shoot 2. 50 seconds to go. Olivia Corum picks up her second. Team foul number 8. Each team with 8 fouls here in the second half. Shull's first one here is good. Now, they were playing that as if it was a one-on-one. I thought she was fouled on the shot, but by making the first one, it doesn't matter. Now, Pleasant still has yet to go 2 of 2 from the line tonight. And that changes as Shull hits the second. 37-23. Pass to the left side for Mellon. Mellon to the high post for Guest. Kicks it to Corum left wing. Lob underneath for Ransom. Turnaround off the glass. Got the roll. Addison Ransom has 8 points, 37-25. Bulldogs trying to pressure here. Under 30 seconds to go. Corum reaches in and fouls Shull. And third foul on Corum. Team foul number 9. 1-1 here. One more time for Mount Pleasant. Emma Rugg will return for the Panthers, replacing Lowry. Ottumwa was within 5 at 28-23. Since then, Mount Pleasant's been on a 9-2 run. First free throw, no good, and Ransom tips this rebound to Corum. 20 seconds to go. Bulldogs get it left side to Schneckloth. 18 seconds. Around a pick. Right side for Mellon. Isabel shoot a three. Off the rim. No, it was on line, just a little strong. And then Mellon fighting for the rebound, fouls Kenna Lamb with 11.3 seconds to go. Second on Mellon. It's team foul number 10, so Lamb will shoot 2. Now, Kenna Lamb is 0 for 6 from the free throw line this season. Lamb taking her time. First one is on the way. And no good. One more free throw for Lamb, and then Ottumwa presumably will have one more possession here. Second free throw, too strong, and a good box out and rebound by Ransom. Last push for Ottumwa here, maybe hit a three, make it a single-digit deficit at the end. To the right corner, Schneckloth, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Chloe will just dribble it out, and that'll do it. The final score, Mount Pleasant 37 and Ottumwa 25. We will take 3 minutes, come back and begin the postgame show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
I'm Mark Frymoyer, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
The Ottumwa High basketball game, one of the books for the girls. They fall on the road at Mount Pleasant by a final of 37-25. Bulldogs are 0-1. Mount Pleasant improves to 2-2. Scoring for Ottumwa, Addison Ransom led the Bulldogs tonight. She had 8 points. Ann Guest had 7 for OHS. Chloe Schneckloth had 6. And Olivia Coram had 4 points. For Mount Pleasant, they were led by Andrea Lopriato, who had 12 points. 8 for Kenna Lamb, 8 for Tristan Shull, 4 points for Emma Huckabone, 3 points for Emma Rugg, 1 point for Kate Schimmelfennig, and 1 point for Ava Lowry. Bulldogs were very good from the free throw line tonight, 9 of 11 from the charity stripe. Mount Pleasant was not. Honestly, they were 8 for 18, but a slow start to the game for Ottumwa. They trailed 19-6 at the half. A better second half as they ended up with 25 points, 19 of those after halftime, but the deficit a little bit too big to overcome. Bulldogs cut it to 5. About halfway through the fourth quarter, they were down 28-23, but then Mount Pleasant hit back-to-back threes, part of a 9-2 run to close out the game. So Ottumwa falls 37-25. We'll take one more 3-minute timeout, come back and wrap up the night on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time to Mount Pleasant, where your Ottumwa girls basketball team opened the season with a 37-25 loss. I want to thank all of our sponsors one more time: Meridian Credit Union, Cole Palace Cafe and Books, Petrita Orthodontics, Community First Credit Union, Slayton Polaris, Sonic Drive-In, Family First Chiropractic, Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse, Lisco, Champion Bowl, Ottumwa Regional Health Center, Dixon's Floors and More, River Hills Community Health Center, and the Ottumwa Community School District. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Joe Vandenberg for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, our on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, our radio producer, back at the studios of KBIZ. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog basketball tonight on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com and on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Athletics, Saturday afternoon, Bulldog girls and boys basketball teams on the road at Fort Dodge. The girls varsity game will tip at 3:30. We'll be on the air and on the live video stream. For all of us at the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network, my name's Jason Van Arkel, and I'll talk to you Saturday afternoon when the Bulldogs play at Fort Dodge. Until then, good night, everybody.